Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Experiments in Crafting. Today I want to share with you the shawl that I'm working on for Mother's Day. A few weeks back I was out shopping and I came across Red Heart It's a Wrap, and I really liked this colorway. I thought that it would be a really good color for my mom, and so I went ahead and started working it up, and I just wanted to give you some thoughts about this yarn. This yarn is a 50-50 cotton acrylic blend. And sometimes cotton yarns can be a little bit stiff and sort of wear into your fingers as you work with them. They can be a little bit difficult to work with because they don't stretch. But because this has the acrylic in it, it stretches just enough that it's comfortable to work with. It shows stitch definition really well. You can see that the post stitches in my project are standing up really nicely, even though this project has not yet been blocked. Red Heart gives you a ball that's 150 grams. It has 1,100 yards to work with. There's just the 3 color changes. One of my minor complaints with this yarn has been the color changes. This color change is not my favorite. It is just a little knot here. The ends are left a little bit longer than I'd like, and they've started to fray. Because you have so much yarn to work with, and there are just the 3 color changes, you can sort of design your pattern so that you can control where your color changes happen and just cut these knots out. You're certainly welcome to just work across the knot and just keep going. And if these little frayed ends stick out too much, you can just trim them up with a pair of scissors. So it's really up to you. I've worked all the way to a corner here, and I have just a little bit left before my color change, so I am going to cut this knot out and just start the next color right here on the corner. One of the things about the color changes is that for this colorway, the colors are pretty similar. So I have kind of a pink here, it fades to a raspberry, and then sort of a purple here. In some of the other colorways, this is not the case. One of them is light blue, and then the next color is teal, and the next color is black. So you shouldn't expect with all of the colors that that the shawl will look like it fades. This yarn just has 3 different color changes, and because of that, you may want to work your project so that you can control where your color changes happen. There is quite a bit of yardage available, so I don't think it would be an issue if you happen to, your color change is going to fall here. If you wanted to pull this row out and put your color change here and just keep working, losing those few yards I don't think is going to make that big of a difference in the overall size of your project. I would be a lot happier with color changes at the edges because there are just the 3 colors and there is quite a bit of difference between the colors. I would rather control where they were at. Most of the shawls that I make my mom are wool, and so I'm really excited that this is a cotton acrylic blend. It should be a lot lighter, and because the pattern I've chosen is sort of lacy, it should make for a really nice summery shawl. Overall, I've been very happy with this yarn. It's working up really nicely. It feels very nice to the touch. The colors are vibrant. I'm a little bit behind on this project because I'm used to working with a fingering weight yarn, and this is really closer to a lace weight yarn, so it's working up a little bit slower than I'm used to, which is not a problem, just something that I'm learning to work with. I've still got a ways to go on this project, and it's definitely going to need to be blocked, but if you'd like to see the finished project, follow me on Instagram at Experiments in Crafting. I post behind the scenes pictures and all of my pictures of finished projects on there. If you're interested in seeing more crafting tutorials or yarn reviews like this, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.